Fiora locked in for Breathe. We've got a spicy top lane to watch out for. And, well, we said, you know, Chieftain coming back into the LPL. We said this is an opportunity for a fresh page. Well, Rek'Sai in the jungle is certainly a way to make an entrance.
Absolutely. And it's straight towards that dragon. They have the priority bot. They have the priority mid. And even with this, you know, Weiwei's still in a really comfortable position. And it just means that BLG are kind of easily gearing up towards the later stages by picking this one secure in it early at only 5 minutes. Definitely a positive for them. Together in the lane, which means you do lose out a fair bit by moving one of them up. Whereas for BLG, they could just easily move Crisp up by himself. However, TT have picked up the package for UCal. And I think as a result, BLG just aren't really going to look to contest this one.
Nicely done by TT.
Like Enchanted Gem at top, and that could be showing up in scrims, change the dynamic. So now GT looking to potentially contest this one, but it's going pretty fast. It might have to be a steal.
Chieftain wants to go for it. No, just spray Seeker in. Won't find it for the time being. Give take every time. But here we go. That Herald we talked about before, going to be slammed down in the bottom side of the map. We talked about this. Senna being that scaling AD carry, getting a bunch of gold into the Senna's pocket is always going to be beneficial.
And the fact that you do essentially get extra damage on the back of that movement speed on the Hecarim.
Oh, here we go. Knock up onto Fofo in the...
Whoa! What was that beast, man?
Fofo just vanished!
Just do more damage, because I don't know, man. I didn't expect that much.
Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. All in on the top side as well. New with a great ulti to dodge some of that damage, staying underneath the tower. Breathe has to flash away. The shield comes in, and New survives, clearing away the minions. Now Weiwei has to tank the tower, but he's slowed. One more tower shot with an auto from New. Weiwei will survive, but New, that was beautiful.
Navigated so well. Dodged away from the charge from Weiwei and managed to buy enough time. The ult from the Senna comes in. And they're utilizing, they're able to pick this one up, and that'll slow down the threat of a soul from BLG, allow TT to continue trying to accrue advantages. But here's the trade-off, right? You've devoted so many resources to that bot side of the map. Breathe is able to pick up that tower top. They're also going to look towards the Herald. So as much as you stop the soul threat, you are going to lose a bit of that gold lead that you built up before.
Yeah, so BLG will have at least a window to close that gold gap, as you're saying. But regardless, TT stopping the soul point, right? And that's crucial for them.
WinCon to lean into that Fiora split push later on. But TT doing a pretty good job of answering now. They're actually looking for the dive.
Oh, they're going straight under the tower onto New. This time, he cannot dodge the damage. He's just one shot. And immediately, watch how fast that tower goes down. Now, by BLG, they're more than happy to trade a Cloud Drake for that. Easily, any day of the week. And so now, Breathe in those side lanes has so much space to work with later on, right? The tier 2's already gone. The second that you commit to a Baron for the side of TT, Breathe's going to be pushing.
But they really want to set up a fight, right? They want to get the long-range poke down, but the problem is they don't really have the greatest engage. And actually, they've just given up some space around the Baron, and BLG just going to start it up. This is a wild play, but if TT don't answer quickly, this might win.
They've not even noticed. They've not even noticed yet. Baron down to half HP as TT have just got a sniff of what might be going on here. But it's on 3,000 already. Is BLG just going to burn through this one? Can they get the smite in time? The Baron goes down. And now BLG have to try and get over the wall. Flashes galore. They're out. It's daylight robbery.
I can't believe that. Wave moving into that blue side jungle. Definitely a scary threat.
This is an even worse part of this equation as well. You know, we've been talking about this trade for the Baron. Well, New actually had to TP towards the top side to try and contest the Baron. They didn't even get to contest, but New still used that teleport. Breathe has his available. So BLG can just pressure all day long with this Baron, but the worst case scenario, Breathe can TP towards the rest of his team. He's going to get all in on the top side. Can he go for a 1v3? It doesn't look like it, as he is just shredded. In the meantime, BLG have to make this worthwhile. They'll grab themselves a tier 2 in the mid lane. It's going to be a kill for a tier 2. I'm not really sure if it's worth it or not, to be quite honest. BLG
team fights, you can come in on flanks, but the Fiora isn't exactly the biggest fan of joining. Oh.
Well, I said I wanted them to go in. They've gone in. Southwind the target, but the shield keeps them alive for now. Now will just be a TP channeled and a disengage. You know, it was almost exciting. That's about as exciting as it gets, or is it? Because Doggo's making the plays. In they go, flash forward from Doggo, but TT still surviving. Finally, UCal goes down, and a shockwave to pull him back into the fray. Fofo with one onto New, and it's finally a window for BLG. Going from a great AD carry to an incredible.
Absolutely, and he has been such a massive factor in the success of BLG so far. And I think as a result, people were talking about where is Uzi, when is Uzi playing. BLG are feeling really comfortable.
I missed that during the actual fight. That's unfortunate for UCal. Unfortunate to say the very least. Drake started up once again. There's BLG on the scene. They need to stop this one going the way of TT. They can't really afford to lose the soul. And immediately Wei Wei just starts the fight, takes a chunk of damage. They go back on the Drake and they take it. That was so beautifully coordinated by BLG. They knew they weren't going for the fight. Chieftain. Oh, he's saved by Southwind. Last possible second. Kicked out once again. The shield is keeping him alive. And Chieftain walks away, at least for the time being. It is a sacrifice for Southwind, though, as the rest of BLG trying to chase down the Rek'Sai. It's a double for Breathe, and it's 5-2 on the scoreboard as BLG start to look for the base.
So much damage done there, but it's just not quite...
Crossing the T's, they've got that one in here in the mid lane. They've got the Fiora to push in the bottom side. The rest of the team can move top if they wish, or maybe just play around the mid lane instead.
Oh my lord.
As we're going to see Wei Wei just charge at Puff. See you later, buddy. And that's surely going to be game.
Yeah, didn't have the Tomkins there this time. Able to run down the center. Doesn't matter how many souls you have in that situation. BLG just looking to close this one out pretty convincingly. TT still have 4 members to defend, but the gold advantage is so big right now.
Yeah, I feel like we needed more Thunder Chad gameplay here. We did not get to see it. We got it from Chieftain with the gank in the mid lane. We got it from Noob, managing to survive that dive early on. I can't remember. It's not a tier 3 item. Who cares?
Winged Speedy Pants. Yeah,
Winged Speedy Pants. That's it. Yeah. Nailed it. Okay, here we go. Fear comes out. Top Southwind will save his life this time. The Gravitum is there, though. And Southwind once again sacrifices himself. UCal goes in. I mean, look, I respect it. He went in this time. He definitely went in. Yeah, well, yeah, you're not wrong. That was definitely a Chad play. Didn't work out for UCal this time around, but, you know, maybe next time. Hey, maybe next time. This is going to be towers going down. Chieftain goes in. There's a kill. Fofo, at very least, is Puff just forced onto the base. Doggo is the king of the AD carries in this game. Puff does not get a shoe-in as the turret comes down onto the fountain. That's going to be game. That's going to be BLG with a slow but sure win over TT.
Yeah, I mean, we said BLG confident in the late game team fighting, but they were able to accrue these big leads with some smart decisions like the Baron. They managed to sneak away, and it just felt like TT fell behind and didn't really have an option.